welcome to C-Mill Guitar, your six-string solutions, with founder and creator, Cory Miller. Now, introducing Cory Miller.
Hey, how are you? Great to have you back if you've been here before. If not, great to have you here. At C-Mill Guitar, which is a channel, and it also is your six-string solution, okay? Any questions you have about the guitar, you can just comment below. Right here, somewhere down here. And while you're down there commenting or leaving a question or just name dropping or sending me money, you can also hit that like button like as many times as you possibly can. You know, if you look at how large my finger is here, this is from hitting like buttons on YouTube. I do that a lot, quite frequently. And also, you know, if you like what you're seeing here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, C-Mill Guitar, okay? You can also contact me through cmillguitar@gmail.com. We've been talking about the pentatonic scale, pretty basic stuff probably for a lot of people. It's hard kind of sometimes when you're a beginner to break out of that pentatonic scale or to really know what to do with it. So we've been covering the minor pentatonic scale and the major pentatonic scale. So this week, what we're going to do to those scales is we are going to add what's called passing tones, okay? These are just little one-fret notes in between the notes that we're already playing in our pentatonic scales. Kind of gives the scale a little more bluesy sound, a little more rock sound, depending on how you're playing it, okay? Real quick before we go into that, so if you want it to sound bluesy, you could do this. Alright? So if you wanted to do something rocky, you know, not like, you know, not like that kind of rocky. But some kind of rock guitar lick with that, you could do something like this. You could do that. They're interesting notes. They're in between notes. Just kind of flavors up your scale, you know, like Flavor Flavs up your scale. So here we go. We're just going to go over the minor pentatonic first, okay? We're going to look at it in that context. So, again with the 5th fret on the low E string. Again with that. Here we go. Minor pentatonic. Alright. You probably know how to play it the other way too. I'm just guessing. So, with that in mind, here's what we're going to do. We're going to add some notes in there. Alright, so we're going to do the same 2 notes on the 1st string here, or I should say the 6th string. Now when we get to our 1st finger here on the 5th fret of the A string, we're going to just go up 1 fret and fill in that note, and then go to the 7th fret. Okay? Let's try that whole sequence one more time here. Okay? 5th fret on the low E. 8th fret, then we go to the A string, 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, okay? Now we're going to go 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret. There's our A note again, if you remember in the first episode. I guess it was 2nd episode about roots, okay? Now we have another one of those up here. This is a little different though. So we're going to start from our A note on the 7th fret of the D string, okay? There's your A. 1st finger. 3rd finger. 4th finger. Okay? On that G string. So 5th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret. We're going to put our 1st finger on the 5th fret of the B string and finish out the scale just like normal here. Let's do that one more time. You got 3 in a row right there, right? Normal, okay. There's our extra note with the pinky. Okay. All together it sounds like this. Alright. Now, here's the thing. We don't have to learn that again. I said I didn't like reinventing the wheel, so here we're going to learn the major pentatonic scale with those passing tones. Those are the tones that just kind of take the passing lane, right by all the other tones. Okay, kind of the bridge in between tones. So, since I don't like to reinvent the wheel, we are going to go to the, remember the relative major pentatonic, beginning with our pinky, and the notes that we are going to pass through are going to be the exact same ones we did for the minor. The only thing that changes is where our root is. Okay, so here's what that sounds like. Now there's our other C on the 5th fret of the G string. All right. Okay, lots of things you can do with that, right? I mean, if ever there was a country sounding scale, that would probably be it, right? Right? Very country sounding. Now let's listen to something with the other one. We're gonna rockify it here. Just a little bit. Rockify, baby. Okay, now here's the minor pentatonic scale, okay? Right, that sounds a little more like rock, doesn't it? A little different. Okay, and that's just the pentatonic with those added notes. Gives it kind of a neat sound, doesn't it? And you know, if you want to lay on an off note, it's kind of cool to do in rock, you know. This note, can I go into that next note? It wants to go there, but if you want to go and just kind of rock out and beat the heck out of your guitar and make it sound weird, you can do that too. Alright? Or if you want to really annoy your parents and others, you can use distortion, which is rule number 1 if you want to annoy people. Rule number 2 is play notes that are really close together. Alright? So remember when we did this top part of the pentatonic scale, the minor now we're back on. We did 7th fret of the D string, that's your A note, okay? That's the root. Alright? First finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger right here. And then 1st finger on that B string. Now, if you can stretch your finger here and play those 2 notes together, that's one of the most annoying sounds on the planet. And if you like making annoying sounds, there are plenty more of those to make on the guitar, which we'll explore in another episode. Stay tuned to C-Mill Guitar, your 6-string solution, alright? So like us, subscribe, and you know, comment below if you think this is terrible and I should get a fill-in. I'm fine with that. You know, I got big shoulders and other things, so it's good. If you like what you see, like it on the like button. And we will see you next Wednesday. We are going to continue with the pentatonic scale. All right, we're gonna kind of do a little more bluesiness with it next week. All right. And if you have questions, like I said, comment below, please. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of C-Mill Guitar, your 6-string solutions. See you next week.